Right guys, I thought I'd make a old school RuneScape video. Um, just an update on the account, on the Iron Man. I'm going to make a bit of a guide here. So these are the stats so far. So I've been AFK fishing. I've got some agility and strength from barbarian fishing. But today I want to make a bit of a tutorial video on Barrows. So it's the Barrows brothers. So essentially what is it? So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brothers that you go through the tunnels, and you kill each brother in a specific way. There's an order to it. I'll show you guys this in a bit. So I'm going to recommend some stats here. So I would recommend at least 43 prayer for your overhead prayers. You want to have at least 70 range. I'd say 70 magic, and then some decent combat stats above 60, and HP of above 71. So they're the stats. Well, you could have HP of like 50, I'd say. So how'd you get here? So to get to the Barrows brothers, you want to use the Shades of Morton teleport. So I'll show you where it is on the map. So we are just literally near Morton. Some other quests I would recommend that you should do is the underground pass to get the Iban's staff. You want to also do the Shades of Morton minigame in order to do the Barrows minigame. What else? You want Priest in Peril to access Mauritania, in aid of the Maya for the Morton teleport, and underground pass for the staff. Okay, so I think that's the quests out the way there. Maybe some additional quests, but as an Iron Man you can't really buy any teleports off the Grand Exchange, so this is your best bet. So you want to go Shades of Morton and then teleport. It refreshes every half an hour or so, so that's pretty decent. Okay, next up we'll do the gear and inventory. So right now this is what I'm rocking. This is a mid to low level sort of account. So I've got my Ardoin cloak. So I've got a Berserker helm, but you could replace this with a Room helm if you don't have that yet, or something even like downgrade if you can't even wear Rune. But Amulet of Power, some Rune arrows for Magic Bow. I don't have a Magic Short Bow just yet. That's what I'm working towards to get. I managed to get a Tome of Fire. This was from Wintertot. So this gives me basically unlimited fire runes, which is pretty OP. Rune plate body, just to protect from the melee from the brothers, and adamant plate skirt is better than plate legs because it gives you prayer bonus. Climbing boots, and here I've got a ring of dueling. This is important to have. So it's just an emerald ring, and then you enchant it, so you can refresh your stats in the wilderness. I'll show you. Best in silk gloves. I guess I could be using D-hide gloves here, but I've gone with these quest items, Clank's gauntlets, so they're pretty good. You want to have a mixture of range, melee, and magic for the brothers. But also, you want to bring at least 4 prayer potions. Here I've got Moonlight Moth Mix. I've run out of prayer pots, and I can make prayer pots, but it's quite hard to get hold of them on an Iron Man account. And you want to bring some combat potion set along with some good food. So I've got potato with cheese. You can get these from the I'll actually show you where you can get these from. Warriors Guild. Oh well, what's it called? Is it Warriors Guild? But you can buy this food in Burthorpe. So just over, not in the Heroes Guild, but in the Warriors Guild. So you can buy them just here. It's a very good food shop for Iron Man. Just a heads up. Okay, so right. You also want to bring a spade. However, there is already a spade here. If you forget, there is a spade over here in the shed. Okay, so let me just before we go dig into any of the mounds, I want to show you the order you want to go, or order you want to go. So you want to start off at Darroch's, Aram's, then Carroll. I prefer to go to Torag, Varrock, and then Goffin. There's different ways. I've seen different people do it different ways. But you want to make sure you've got protect from melee overhead. And we'll jump. I guess we jump right into the kills. Let me put up. It's pretty straightforward. So we put up. Right, we'll go to the first one, which is Darroch, which is over here on the left. This is the first guy you want to kill. So you want to come over here, open the sarcophagus. How do you pronounce that? I don't know. I've already. Hold on, I've already failed the guide. I'll be back. Right, just a heads up. I'm just cutting this into the video. I forgot to bring Chaos Runes. So right now I just use the Emery's Arena. No, sorry, Fox Enclave. If you use that on your Ring of Dueling, come here, drink the Pool of Refreshment. Resets all your stats. So basically what I was missing is charges for my Iban staff. You need Chaos Runes, which I've got load here. This is the bank, by the way. So actually no, my bad, it's death runes you want to bring. So I've got my death runes. Iban's Blast, we can use this now, great. Right, don't mess up again. Alright, I'm gonna have to wait a bit, but then we'll get back to the kills and I'll show you. Damn, I gotta wait 11 minutes for this to reset. Down here, look. Damn. It's not good. Right, just want to clarify in this guide, I made a bit of a mistake. You're going to need death runes for the Ivan's staff spell and also fire runes, but I've got the Tome of Fire, so it doesn't really matter. So after every kill, you want to come here to the Fox Enclave. I'll just teleport here again just to show you guys. So let's say I didn't have much health left or anything. I teleport out and I come over here, just west. And you drink Pool of Refreshment. Right, can't speak. Okay, so now also I've upgraded. I've used different gloves, a better glove slot. So now you want to go back to Shades of Morton using your teleport here. Look at us go. Other thing I want to clarify in this video is obviously if you're a higher level, say I'm at 85 combat, and say you probably might have better in slot gear. So right, so we just teleported to Morton. You want to come east. As I was saying, you want to, if you had better gear, in slot gear, then you can use that. I can post a maybe just show you guys on the guide here. So obviously Helm of Net's not, Occult Necklace would be better to use, Mystics, you know. This is the stuff. I'll put this on screen here, you can pause if you want to have a look, but you might want to look at the strategies on the wiki, on the OSRS wiki. You can use that. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick guide and just to see if we get anything good in this video. So let me show you what you want to pray on each one. So Darroch, I'll show you quick. I won't go into them just yet, but Darroch, you want to be praying against protect from melee, and you want to be careful that you don't run out of prayer, because as he gets to low health, he can one hit you. I don't know what his max hit is, but he can absolutely one hit you with his Darroch's axe. Next we got Varrock's over here. I tend to pray from melee, but he can just hit through your melee, and he can hit up to at least 25. I'm not sure his max hit. Aram, you want to protect from magic. So this is the only magic you protect against, and you want to use range and inspect melee weapon. Carol, you want to protect from missiles and just use mage on him. So your Iban's Blast. Over here we have Torak with the dual-wield hammers. You want to protect from melee. And finally, you got Guffin. You want to protect from melee. Again, on this one, this guy can heal, so be careful. Okay, 1 out of these 6 brothers, there will be another tunnel that you go through. I'll explain later, and I'll show you guys what I mean. But essentially, this is where you find the chest room, and you've got other monsters that you can kill to get your reward percentage up. But I'll explain this as I get more in depth into the video. So we'll start with Darrox. So we've got our spell here. So we just want to bring him to the stairs, and I'm gonna prayer flick Mystic Light. So this increases my damage. Just prayer flicking it. You know, you just want to make sure you've got protect from melee on. Now in the Barrows dungeons, you will get drained. Your prayer will get drained. That's why I told you to bring prayer pots, because you will get drained of prayer. So you want to try and kill these as quick as you can before your prayer drains. There you go. Climb back up the stairs. Right, that's Darroch dead. So that could have been your first tunnel at random. So that could have been the first tunnel. Right. Next we'll do Arim. So I want to be using hold on a sec. Let's use one of these. I want to be using magic here. Range, sorry. So get into your range gear. Protect from magic. Let's dig down. So I'm just going to spec him with this. You can use your melee spec on this guy as well. But he's very weak to range, so you want to be using range. And just prayer from magic. Keep your prayer points up. So I'm prayer flicking Eagle Eye here. You don't have to do this if you're not, like, haven't had much experience with this, but this increases my range up to 15%, and I just flick it every tick that I'm going to hit. So I'm off tick, about to hit, I put it on. Just increases damage. So this is Arim nearly dead. There you go, he's dead. Let's go back up the stairs. Right, that's Arim out of the way. I can pick up a potato with cheese. I'm just going to sip my combat potions again. Okay, next we've got Carol. So I'm running low on prayer here. I want to make sure this is up. Use one of my Moonlight Moth mixes. So this would be your prayer pot here. I'm just replacing them with these. Don't know how I got them, but you don't have to use these. Use a prayer pot. Right, we'll pray for against range. And we'll use Iban's Blast here. Again, I'm prayer flicking Mystic Light. Might. You don't have to do this. So you could use melee here as well. If you've probably got higher melee stats, melee's not a bad option. On Carol, he is weak to melee, but Iban's Blast is just as good. Right, let's get my prayer back up. Come, one more hit, one more hit. There you go. Climb back out of here. So right, that's three out of the way now. 3 brothers done. We haven't run into a tunnel yet. I'll show you what I mean by that. Right, let's go to Goffin next. So protect from melee on this guy. Search this. We found the tunnel, so we don't want to go into the tunnel yet. We don't want to go into the hidden tunnel just yet. We need to kill the other brothers. So we come out. Go to Torag. But that's where we got to go back to in a sec, after we killed all the other brothers. So that tunnel is random. It could have been any one of these, but it's Goffin in this case. It will vary in every run that you do. Okay, let's kill Goffin. Torag the Corrupt, sorry. Again, protect from melee. This is probably not the most efficient run, but I'm just showing you guys as a reference of how to do this. There you go, you're dead. Alright, so we've got Varrox left, and Goffin is where the tunnel is at. To come here and protect from melee. This guy is going to shred through your prayer, by the way. You get it. There's no chance that you're not going to take any damage from this guy. He's going to go through your prayer. But I think the prayer helps. This is why you need 43 prayer to have the overheads. Otherwise it's not really worth your resources doing this as an Iron Man. It's not as effective. So we'll kill this guy. I'm out of prayer. Nice climb out. He's dead. Varrox dead. Right. So we've got one more brother to kill, and the last brother will always spawn by the chest in the tunnel. I'll show you what I mean by that. So I did bring my melee dragon scimitar and defender. You could have different in-slot melee weapons here. You could have a rune sim and a kite shield, but I've got this just so that I'm not using any runes to kill these mobs. Okay, you might be thinking, what is going on here? So we've entered the tunnel. Could have been random, any of the brothers. So I've got a rune light plug-in here. There is a Barrows helper that shows me the doors to go through to get to the chest in the middle there. So here you can see I've clearly got to go all the way around. You may not have this, so you've got to experiment and try different doors to get through. But this, I would highly recommend using rune light and install the plugin, the Barrows plugin. It helps out so much. So you want to come through here. Every time you open a door, a mob will spawn. Now, to get 100, so here's our potential reward from the chest. We want to get that to 100%. Ah, it spawned, okay. Sorry, the guy spawned, so let's kill this guy. He will spawn at random, like when you go through the doors, but it's more likely to spawn near the chest. So this is the last brother, Goffin. Make sure you got your prayer. Protect from melee. Just kill him with your Ivan's Blast. Like so. Come on. Nearly dead. There we go. Turn off my prayer. Right, that's all the brothers killed now. So that gives you a 66% chance or total reward. Next, I'd recommend killing 5 skeletons to get that to 100. So you could be safe spotting these, but I'm not really playing that efficient. I'm just gonna kill these quickly. Just gonna spec them with this. So that's one skeleton down. We may as well start going around the room. Kill another skeleton. You don't have to kill 5 skeletons, but I feel like this is the best. This is the best way to do it for the higher chances at the drops, the Barrows pieces, which I'll explain in a minute. So we're at 81% now. So you could kill, the other things you could kill are bloodworms, rats, what else are there? The spiders, but I wouldn't recommend killing them. Skeletons are easy to kill with melee. I'm going to keep coming through here. Another skeleton spawned, let's kill him. So probably should put up. Eat a bit of food. Right, we can kill one more skeleton to get 100%. See here. See, these are the bloodworms, but I don't really recommend killing those. Here, our last skeleton. And then we get it to 100% on the chest. I'll show you what I mean by the chest in a minute. We're nearly there. It's in the center of the room. Just there. There we go, we're at 100%. So we can open the chest now and hopefully get a Barrows piece. I think the drop rate is like 1 in 37 to get a piece. I've already got 2 pieces, which I'll show you at the end. Alright, so we're at the chest. So sometimes when you're doing the Barrows runs, when you go to open the chest, the last brother won't spawn until you open this chest. Instead of just opening the doors randomly, he will spawn when you open the chest. So we're at 100% total here, look. So we want to open the chest, so we've got through into the middle. For you, it might be a different combination to get through here. It's different every single time. But we've made it through to the center. We'll open the chest. Here we are. 40k worth. We got 38. Barrows chest 38, number 38. So we'll go back to the Fox Enclave. I'll just, so as I said, go over here. Go west. Just sip on this. And it will regain all your stats. Here, look. Then what you want to do is just use this bank chest here. Bank all your loot that you just got. And then you want to just restock all your gear. So you want to just grab your potions, your prayer pots, in my instance are these moon moth mixes, and then your food. And then literally you want to rinse and repeat. So you just want to teleport back using the mini game teleport back to Morton. I'm just going to show you one last thing. So I'll show you what I have actually got from this doing the Barrows. I've got a Carol's leather top and I got a Varrock's brassard. So that is worth 800k and 185k. So that's a million GP right there. But yeah, that's my quick Barrows guide. It's probably not the most in-depth guide, but it's for an Iron Man. It's pretty simple, pretty basic, and I thought I'd just put it out there. Need to get another ring of dueling. This one. So yeah. So I'd literally just rinse and repeat. Use the teleport to the Shades of Morton. Kill the brothers. Come back. And then just go from there. What you can do as well is you can actually come out the tunnel. Say if you had resources left and have another attempt at it instead of teleporting all the way out. But I think it's good to do a fresh kill on an Iron Man like every time maybe, just so that you're guaranteed that kill or chest. I don't think there's anything else to go through unless I missed something obvious in the comments. But yeah, that's my little Barrows update guide and what I'm doing on the account. So if I scroll down on Runelight, my Barrows chests, I've done 38 Barrows chests so far and I've got 2.1 mil. But yeah, that's my little Barrows guide. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and comment if I missed anything. Might have missed something obvious, but yeah, that was just a little run through. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch as well, stream some other games. But yeah, that's my little Barrows update, and update on the account. I'm going to do Fire Cape soon, and also maybe Zora, but I need to get my range up, and also my stats up, and then I can do some more videos, and then move on to higher level content with the group Iron Man. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.